Neon pulsed. Skyscrapers stabbed the sky. New Shanghai, a riot of light and data. But beneath the dazzle, shadows stirred. In a darkened room, eyes glowed in the reflection of multiple screens. Fingers danced across keyboards, a symphony of clicks and clacks. These were the phantoms of the digital world, the code whisperers. They called themselves the circuit breakers. Their mission, penetrate the impenetrable, the digital fortress of the Omnicorp Corporation. Tonight, they were playing for the highest stakes. The air crackled with tension, a palpable energy that seemed to hum through the very walls of the high-tech facility. Every beep, every flicker of a screen added to the sense of urgency that permeated the room. The team, a tight-knit unit of 4, had been through countless missions together. They were more than just colleagues. They were a family forged in the fires of digital warfare. Huddled around a holographic projection, they meticulously reviewed their plan. The projection flickered, displaying layers of security protocols and potential entry points. Each member, a master of their craft, brought something unique to the table. Their skills complemented each other perfectly, creating a synergy that was almost magical. There was Kai, the architect, his mind a labyrinth of code. He could see patterns where others saw chaos, weaving intricate digital pathways with ease. Next to him, Maya, the phantom, a ghost in the digital realm. Her ability to move undetected through cyberspace was unparalleled, making her the perfect infiltrator. Jin, the engineer, could make any system sing his tune. His hands moved with a precision that was almost artistic, manipulating high-tech systems as if they were extensions of his own body. And finally, leading the charge was Alex, the strategist, his eyes burning with determination. His mind was a chessboard, always thinking several moves ahead, anticipating every possible outcome. Their target, Omnicorp's central data core, a digital vault containing terabytes of classified information, was heavily guarded. It was a fortress of firewalls and encryption designed to be impenetrable. Secrets that could shake the world. Information that, if leaked, could topple governments, expose corruption, and change the course of history. The plan was audacious, bordering on suicide. They had to navigate a labyrinth of security measures, each more complex than the last. One wrong move and it would all be over. But for the circuit breakers, failure was not an option. They had prepared for this moment, honing their skills to perfection. The stakes were high, but so was their resolve. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, driven by a shared purpose and an unbreakable bond. The holographic projection shimmered, displaying a complex network of nodes and connections. Alex, Maya, you're our ghost. Slip through the firewalls. Be our eyes and ears inside. Maya, pale and focused, nodded silently. Alex, Jin, you're on diversion. Create enough noise to mask our entry. Jin, a mischievous glint in his eyes, cracked his knuckles. Alex, Kai, you're with me. We hit the core, download the data, and get out. Kai, time is our enemy. The plan was set in motion. A digital ballet, a dance with danger, was about to begin. Maya's fingers flew across the keyboard, a blur of motion. Lines of code scrolled down the screen at a dizzying pace. She was in her element, a phantom navigating the digital ether. Firewalls rose like digital walls, guarding the outer layers of Omnicorp's network, but Maya was a digital spectre, slipping through cracks, exploiting vulnerabilities. Each layer breached was a victory, a step closer to the core, but with each step the danger increased. Detection meant failure, capture, or worse. The pressure was immense, but Maya thrived on it. She was the ghost in the machine, and she would not be denied. Section 5. Data Stream Deep Dive. In this chapter we delve into the intricate world of data streams, where every byte and bit tells a story, and every packet of information holds a secret. The digital realm is vast and complex, a labyrinth of codes and protocols that only the most skilled can navigate. Jin, a digital maestro, unleashed a symphony of chaos. Screens flickered, alarms blared, a digital smokescreen to mask their intrusion. His fingers danced across the keyboard, each keystroke a note in his grand composition. The security systems, designed to be impenetrable, were now mere instruments in his hands, playing to his tune. He was a master of misdirection, creating phantom programs, false trails, and digital decoys. The Omnicorp security system, overwhelmed by the onslaught, strained to keep up. Jin's expertise lay not just in breaking through defenses, but in making his presence undetectable. He could weave a web of deception so intricate that even the most advanced AI would be left chasing shadows. Meanwhile, Alex and Kai dove deeper into the network, following the path cleared by Maya. Each level presented new challenges, complex algorithms, and encrypted gateways. They moved with precision, their minds working in perfect harmony. Alex, with his analytical prowess, deciphered the codes, while Kai, with her intuitive understanding of systems, navigated the labyrinthine network. but they were undeterred, driven by a purpose that transcended fear. The data they sought was the key, the truth hidden behind layers of digital security. Every barrier they broke through brought them closer to their goal. The stakes were high, but their resolve was unshakable. They knew that within the data lay the power to change everything. The digital battlefield was alive with Jin's orchestrated chaos, a testament to his unparalleled skill. He had turned the once orderly system into a chaotic symphony, each element playing its part in the grand design. The security protocols, once thought to be infallible, were now mere playthings in his hands. Let's see them try to keep up with this. Jin's confidence was not misplaced. He had spent years honing his craft, mastering the art of digital warfare. His ability to manipulate data streams and create diversions was unmatched. As the security team scrambled to respond, Jin remained several steps ahead, always anticipating their moves. The digital realm was his playground, and he was its undisputed master. Section 6, the glitch. Suddenly a tremor ran through the system, the screens flickered, and a chill ran down Alex's spine.
We've got a problem,
he muttered, his eyes scanning the code rapidly. Kai asked, his voice tight with tension. S2, what is it?
They're onto us. They've initiated a system lockdown.
Alex replied, his fingers flying across the keyboard, trying to counteract the lockdown. They were trapped, caught in a digital cage, their escape route closing fast. The air crackled with the electricity of fear and desperation. Section 7, Cat and Mouse. A tense silence descended upon the room, broken only by the frantic clatter of keyboards. The lockdown was closing in, each passing second pushing them closer to the brink.
Maya, can you override the lockdown?
Alex's voice was strained, a thread of desperation creeping in.
I'm trying, but it's deeply embedded. I need more time.
Time. It was the one luxury they didn't have. The digital walls were closing in, and the hunters were closing in on their prey. Section 8, Jackpot. Just as the lockdown threatened to crush them, a triumphant shout broke the tension. Kai exclaimed, his face illuminated by the glow of the screen. S1! Got it! Relief washed over Alex, but it was short-lived. S1 data core accessed.
Download it quickly. We're running out of time.
The data streamed onto their drives, a torrent of information, secrets, and lies. Each megabyte downloaded brought them closer to their goal, closer to exposing the truth. Section 9, out of the frying pan. With the data secured, their escape became a frantic scramble. Jin, a digital magician, created a diversionary explosion of code, blinding their pursuers. They slipped through the digital corridors, ghosts in the machine, leaving a trail of digital chaos in their wake. But their pursuers were relentless, digital hounds hot on their trail. Maya gasped, her fingers a blur as she navigated the final layers of security. S1 almost there.
Just a little further.
Section 10, Digital Fallout. With a final keystroke, Maya breached the outer firewall. They tumbled out of the digital realm, gasping for breath in the real world. They had escaped, but their ordeal was far from over. The data they carried was explosive, a weapon that could bring down empires. But it was also a target, painting a bullseye on their backs. They had won this battle, but the war was far from over. Section 11. A new dawn, a new threat. As the sun rose over New Shanghai, casting long shadows across the city, the metropolis began to stir. The streets, once silent, started to hum with the energy of a new day. Skyscrapers glistened in the early light, their glass facades reflecting the promise and peril of the day ahead. The circuit breakers disappeared into the urban jungle. They moved with purpose, their steps silent but determined. Each member knew their role, their mission clear. They were more than just a team, they were a family bound by a common goal. They were ghosts, phantoms, their existence known only in the whispers of the digital underground. In the vast expanse of the city, they were invisible, yet their presence was felt everywhere. They navigated the digital highways with ease, leaving no trace behind. The world would soon know the truth they had uncovered, a truth that had the power to shake the very foundations of society. It was a truth that Omnicorp had buried deep, hoping it would never see the light of day. The secrets Omnicorp had fought so hard to protect. These secrets were not just about corporate greed, they were about control, power, and the manipulation of information. Omnicorp's reach was vast, but the circuit breakers were determined to expose every hidden corner. But the victory was bittersweet. For every secret revealed, there was a price to pay. The circuit breakers knew that their actions would have consequences, not just for them, but for the entire city. They had won a battle, but the war was far from over. They had exposed one enemy only to reveal a greater threat, lurking in the shadows. This new adversary was more dangerous, more elusive, and more powerful than anything they had faced before. The stakes were higher and the risks greater. The digital world was a battlefield, a place where information was both weapon and shield. In this realm, the lines between friend and foe were blurred, and trust was a rare commodity. Every move was a gamble, every decision a potential trap, and the circuit breakers were its newest warriors, forever caught in a game of cat and mouse. They were relentless, driven by a sense of justice and a desire to protect the innocent. In the ever-evolving landscape of cyber warfare, they stood as the last line of defense, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.